All right, welcome to this Money Monday edition of Liquid Lunch on Biz TV, streaming to you also on social media. Welcome to all our Facebook friends out there, and of course, as always, going around the country on Biz Talk Radio. Lots and lots to talk about, lots to get into today, but it is seemingly becoming more and more of a lockdown around the country. If you notice, the more Donald Trump's team comes out and starts to talk about evidence in the cases in the different states and everything else, all the mainstream media wants to tell you about is COVID. And they've been telling us for some time now that we need to follow the science, that it's all about testing. Right here in New York, we found out that even though the CDC director himself says there is no validity to locking down kids K through 12, we already have locked down the schools here in New York, and that's coming soon to a theater near you all around the country. Now, it seems to me, and this reminds me of way back when there was this movie Footloose, and in the movie Footloose, it reminds me of these times, because there was a time where it was a movie, but it was almost real, and it's almost comparative to where we're at right now. I've been talking a lot about what we really need to remember in this country are three simple things. We were founded on the principles of faith. This is a Christian country, and as long as we got faith, as long as we believe that everything is in God's plan, we're always in good hands. After that, you need your family. You got your faith and your family, then with those two things together, you can fight for what we all deserve and is a birthright here in America, which is our freedom. So remember this, no matter what you hear, no matter what the mainstream media is telling you, keep the faith. The man upstairs always has a plan. Stay tight to your family, and if you got those two things, you can fight for the third, which is your freedom, and we need to fight for our freedom. Now, Nico, Psalm 13, I think, sums up exactly what is going on in this country right now.
In Psalm 149, praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song. Let them praise his name in the dance. Amen. And it was King David. King David, who we read about in Samuel. And what did David do? What did David do? What did David do? David danced before the Lord with all his might. Leaping and dancing before the Lord. Leaping and dancing. And Ecclesiastes assures us that there is a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to laugh, and a time to weep. A time to mourn, and there is a time to dance.
There's always a time to dance, and there's all kinds of evidence out there going all the way back to the Bible that there are certain times that even the Lord wants us to dance. In California, we have Governor Gavin Newsom, who's canceled Thanksgiving while he's out in fancy restaurants with groups of people. And at the same time, we're told that you can no longer sing or chant in church, which is pretty scary. And I think Kevin Bacon sums it all up in this.
There was a time for this law, but not anymore. See, this is our time to dance. It is our way of celebrating life. It's the way it was in the beginning. It's the way it's always been. That's the way it should be now.
And while the government lockdowns continue to ban families, continue to ban houses of worship, the people who are supposedly elected president have birthday parties where singing is A-OK.